Bayezid I, the Ottoman Sultan who was humiliated by a woman. Welcome to our channel, where history's deepest secrets are brought back to life. In today's episode, we dive into the dramatic and heartbreaking downfall of one of the Ottoman Empire's greatest sultans, Bayezid I, known as Ularim, the Thunderbolt. Feared by his enemies and respected by his allies, Bayezid was a ruler who seemed unstoppable. But even the mightiest can fall, and sometimes, in the most unexpected ways. Stay with us as we uncover the incredible story of how this powerful sultan was not only defeated in battle, but humiliated by a woman who defied empires. A tale of pride, betrayal, and destiny awaits. Let's begin. In an age where sultans ruled with iron and fire, and history was carved by swords, not the words of women, a story emerged that shook the Ottoman throne. Its hero, a mighty sultan. His challenger, a woman. How did Bayezid I, the Thunderbolt, fall prey to a humiliation that time would never forget? Was it the end of his glory, or the beginning of a legend? He was called Ularim Bayezid, the Thunderbolt, for his lightning speed and unmatched bravery. He united Anatolia, threatened Constantinople, and made Europe tremble at his name. But behind all that glory was one moment. A moment that would silence the Thunderbolt forever. Bayezid dreamed of an empire stretching from the Danube to the Tigris. While he crushed European kingdoms, the true threat was coming from the east. From Tamerlane. The battle for his dream began, but it didn't end the way he hoped. In 1402, Bayezid's army clashed with Tamerlane's at the plains of Ankara. Betrayed by fellow Turkish beyliks, the Ottoman ranks collapsed. The great sultan was captured, marking the beginning of a humiliation no Ottoman ruler had ever known before. Bayezid was brought in chains, paraded like a trophy before Tamerlane's tent. He wasn't just a prisoner, he became a symbol of a broken empire. And the humiliations mounted. Until the cruelest moment arrived. At one of Tamerlane's banquets, he ordered Bayezid's wife, Despina Hatun, to serve wine dressed as a servant. She was forced to pour drinks before her captive husband's eyes. Tamerlane struck Bayezid not with a sword, but with a wound to his heart that never healed. After the humiliation, Bayezid fell into deep silence. He refused food, spoke no words, as if the thunder that once roared in battle had faded forever. He died in captivity months later, but his story lived on. It wasn't just a military defeat, it was a human tragedy. A sultan lost his throne, his army, and his dignity, before his enemy, and his wife. That moment stayed etched in Ottoman memory, a wound that never healed. With Bayezid's death, the Ottoman Empire plunged into civil war. His sons fought for the throne, the state divided, and chaos reigned. And it all began with a single moment, a man broken by a woman. Tamerlane didn't just seek military victory, he sought to crush the spirits of his enemies. In Bayezid, he saw pride that must be broken. And Despina Hatun became his weapon, to slay Ottoman pride. Centuries passed, and Bayezid's story shifted from shame to lesson. History shows no mercy to kings, but it immortalizes their warnings. Perhaps Bayezid's greatest lesson is this: glory can be lost in an instant, but dignity is buried slowly.